Hello everybody, this is going to be a very different style of video, hopefully that I'll ever post. Basically, just had a lot going on in my life personally, and I feel like as far as you can go with handling something of this, stature, I have done pretty okay at it, and I would like to just, extend the ability to try to help to anybody that may need it. Basically, tomorrow, well, when you see this today, but as I'm recording it, tomorrow is going to be 20 years since we lost my brother. He was 3 when he passed. He passed in my Little League game. He was run over by somebody who was illegally double parked. I briefly touched on this in the video about the truck being stolen. Basically, so this is him. That's me on the right with the big eyes, and the blonde is my brother. And as I said, it's been 20 years, and this one has been hitting, a little bit differently than any other of the, quote, anniversaries. I don't have a better term for it, but yeah, anniversary of his passing, because this means, like I said, he was 3. It's 20 years. This is almost 7 times as long as he was here for. And to think that it has actually been 20 years since I got to see him other than a picture is not in a positive way, but absolutely outstanding. I mean, to think of that is just unbelievable, especially with some memories being so vivid. And obviously pictures help to fill in the gap, but there are some memories that I know I can still see him as if he's standing here. And it's just absolutely insane to think that it has been that long. Anyway, as I said, I have always kind of handled it the best somebody could, but it has been a much harder, I guess I'll say landmark this time around. Just been on my mind so much, along with everything else. Also, like I said, the truck was stolen. Well, here's a picture. This playground wasn't here at the time. Basically, they would build this playground and this whole complex right here. This is where Joey last took a breath. This is where he laid after the truck backed over him. In between these 2 poles right here, that's more or less the exact location. So you'd think that, they made this the Joey Park after him, but there's no signage or anything of it. But basically, yeah, there's our truck, and you can see how long it's been in the family, because this is a very, very old picture. This picture is more than 10 years old. And, just having everything, it is now been a month since we've had the truck. It's going to be 20 years. Everything kind of, in the most astonishing way, is tying itself together and making it very difficult. And I don't know if this is possibly just going to be therapeutic for me to just say this and get this out there. I don't know what my real goal of this video is. But since I'm feeling bad, I thought maybe anybody else that might be feeling bad could try to reach out. Of course, if you or anyone you know is feeling suicidal or showing signs of suicide, there are plenty of resources. You don't need to depend on me. But if nobody else is coming forward and you want to leave a comment, I will definitely reach out to you. As I said, I don't really know what my goal is. I don't expect this to reach a large audience. It's probably just going to be mostly therapeutic for myself. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. April is always a hard month. We lost multiple people, multiple toddlers. Luckily, in my direct family, we've only lost my brother. But today is the anniversary of one of our best family friends when they lost their daughter. We have another friend later in August who lost their toddler. So, just thinking about everything that's going on, where everybody is at their place in life right now. Yeah, it's not good, obviously. And if you are somebody who's just recently lost somebody, and maybe you're looking to deal with grief or anything like that, my best advice that I can give to you is do not try to purge your memories. That was really how I handled it. I was 8 at the time, so obviously I would have handled it much differently now. But yeah, immediately the thought was, if you don't think about them, then you don't have the emotional tie, and it doesn't hurt as bad. But that is just bullshit. So definitely don't try to purge yourself. Keep your memories. Yeah, it's going to be painful. And you know what, 20 years later, it's not any less painful, and it's not going to get less painful. When people say it gets easier with time, I think what they mean is it gets easier to go about your day-to-day life, but actually thinking about them or, anything to do with them, that's not going to get easier. It's never going to get easier. Obviously, here we are. And again, something as simple as a truck, an inanimate object, it's really connected to him, and still 20 years later, I'm, crying over it, and I'm still going to be. I actually had dreams this week that we found the truck, and then you wake up and it's not there, and it's just starting all over again, and it's a terrible fucking cycle, and that is where I am at. So besides for not purging your memory immediately, like I said, if anybody wants to leave a comment, reach out. I'm here for it. I don't think I have much else to say. I just kind of wanted to say that for myself, I think. Thank you guys. Hope everybody is doing well. And come join me in the next one.